Fiesta coming in. He's coming in for a Revo Stage 1 upgrade as well as a Milltek GPF back exhaust system. So it's going to be interesting to see what this one does. The customer has got 95 in it, which we are a big no-no for us, but we'll see what it does regardless of the 95 RON map. Has already been suggested to the customer we should run some decent fuel to get much better power figures. But at the end of the day, we'll run it with what the customer's got and go from there. Right, so this is the new 1.5 engine, so now a 3-pot as well. So completely different to the older engine on there, but very tunable. We're seeing some really good power. This sort of minimal mods, 250 horsepower, 300 pound-foot of torque, and that torque's normally available from like 1500 RPM. So these are incredibly little nippy and fun little cars, which we'll run through the dyno graph once we've run a few power runs, so we'll see which one what this produces. Right, so we've got the Milltek exhaust system just laid out here. So it's going to be removing this back box and replacing the Milltek one. This whole section here, pretty much to probably looks like we're going to have to cut it around this area. So we'll do some measurements, work out where to cut it. So it's obviously a GPF back, that being your GPF. So the system is basically going to go from there to there. So we're just going to drop the back box off, cut this section here, and then get it all installed for the remap. So we've got the system now installed. The customer opted for the chrome polished brushed finish on here, which looks quite nice. Very slightly stagger, only a couple of mil here just to sort of diffuse the line. All lined up. The valve is swapped over. So if you look in here, you see the butterfly. So the standard, obviously, ECU can shut it and make it louder and quieter. So when it's open, you'll probably find it's a straight bypass for maximum noise, and then when the valve is shut, it'll make it through different channels for a greater silencer. So when motorway cruising, ideally for less drone. So it's a full system here. We had to cut the original system off. So round it off there, put the joiner on. So if the customer wants to do a full system in the future, a GPF delete, he'll just remove this section and the Milltek section will bolt straight to it on there. So we'll bring it down, start it up. So the standard power run after the Milltek exhaust was fitted made 211 at peak with 230 foot-pound across the whole board there. With the Revo Stage 1, like I say, it's running 95 RON, so we run it on the 95 RON map, made 222. So not a crazy increase here, but still a very good torque increase of about 40 to 45 foot-pound across there. We did switch it on the 98 RON map, where it did make 232, but was pulling about 4 degrees of timing across the rev range. So until the customer puts his bit of fuel in, we're advising not to use that map, although it's still within its safe parameters and shows you where we can be with some better fuel. And would imagine without the time pull, maybe up to the sort of 240 mark, which is good run. I think the customer's going to come back and get some different fuel, and then we can run it again and see the benefits of running the correct fuel with the high octane map.